The decision to leave everything behind wasn't a rash one. It was a slow burn, a gradual realization that the life I was living wasn't truly mine, not in the deepest sense. The pressure to conform, the expectations of others, the feeling of being trapped in a cycle, it all became suffocating, a heavy blanket of societal norms. The breaking point varied for each individual. And for me, it came when I realized I was living for everyone else, not myself, sacrificing my own desires and aspirations at the altar of external approval. It started with small changes, subtle shifts in perspective, questioning the very foundations of my existence. Why was I chasing this particular career path, a path that felt increasingly devoid of meaning? Why did I feel obligated to maintain certain relationships, even when they brought more stress than joy? The more I questioned, the more I understood that I was constructing a life based largely on external validation, on the perceived opinions and judgments of others. The weight of that realization was immense, a crushing blow to my sense of self. The fear of the unknown was paralyzing, a dark cloud of uncertainty hanging over me. What would people think of my choices, my sudden departure from the norm? Would I fail miserably, falling short of expectations? Would I come to regret this seismic shift in my life? But the desire for freedom, for authenticity, for the chance to forge my own path, was undeniably stronger. A roaring fire in my soul. There was a sense of desperation, a deep-seated need to escape the life that no longer resonated with my core values. A life that felt increasingly like a gilded cage. I started to envision a different future. A future where I could truly be true to myself. Where my actions and choices were guided by an inner compass, not external pressures. This new path wasn't perfectly clear, veiled in the mist of the unknown. But the feeling of excitement, of boundless possibility, was intoxicating. A vibrant promise of a life yet to be fully lived. The process of leaving everything behind was not an easy undertaking. It involved many difficult and emotionally charged conversations. The painful process of letting go of material possessions that once seemed so important. And the daunting task of facing the unknown with courage and resolve. But with each step I took, I felt lighter, more unburdened, and undeniably more alive. It was, and continues to be, a profound journey of self-discovery, of shedding the layers of expectations. The masks I had worn for so long, and finding, at long last, my true self, the person I was always meant to be. The journey wasn't always smooth. There were indeed moments of deep self-doubt, of overwhelming loneliness, and of crushing setbacks. But I learned to embrace the imperfections, the failures, and the inevitable challenges that came my way.